Hello, and welcome back to part two now of Curtis Spinner's career as a driver in Automobilista 2. Well, I guess I'm the driver in Automobilista 2, but Curtis Spinner's career. Uh, I rewatched part one, and I apologize. There was a lot of issue with being able to hear me clearly, and hopefully I've adjusted some levels. Hopefully it's better this time. I didn't want to redo all of that, so I'm just gonna roll with it and we're just gonna keep going. So today we have Curtis Spinner's first professional race, and that is a Copa Uno race at BR Velo Park 2017. So let's get to the track. I do want to keep these relatively brief, so I think we're gonna do 75% for this one. 14 laps. Feels good. Okay, so we're here in qualifying. I've done a little practicing for this one, and I hope I'm ready to do a few qualifying laps, and we'll see how it turns out. Initial impressions are this car is really fun to drive. This is the first I've driven the Copa Uno, and also the first I've driven of the Velo Park track, and it's a fun combo. I didn't do much practice, like 4 laps, so we'll see if that was enough. Very sharp turn coming out of the pits. I'm a fan of a lot of simpler track layouts, that aren't crazy windy, there's not 30 turns. And this one, it's about as simple as it gets. And I'm a fan, especially for racing these little cars around them. I do really hate being right behind another car for qualifying. Sorry, I forgot I wanted to actually adjust the audio levels of Automobilista 2 to try and prevent it from drowning me out, which seemed like it was maybe a bit of an issue in the first video. Apologies again for that. Watching it back, it was pretty bad. Nearly unwatchable. And the fact that it was nearly unwatchable makes me want to leave it up even more. Does that make sense? Like, I want, alongside, this being a very beginning, towards the beginning of my sim racing experience, and it's also the very beginning of my, content creation experience, for lack of a better term. And I think it would be fun to see both of those skills grow over time. And so I'm going to leave my very shoddy first attempt at a YouTube video up and just go from there. Hope this second one is at least a little bit better. And hope that trend continues as we make more and more. And we spin. Oh no. Try to get turned around. Let this car by. We are currently sitting on pole. Very provisional. Only 2 other people have completed laps, but... Okay, 3 now, but they were all much slower than me. So, you know, assuming I don't spin, we might have end up with a very successful maiden race in the Copa Uno. Stuck behind a very slow car. I do leave a decent bit of the HUD up. And, we spin again. That's annoying or distracting. I would not mind removing some of the HUD elements. We don't need all of them. And there we go. Lacerda knocks us from our provisional pole spot by 3 seconds. So I guess I spoke well too soon about how successful our maiden race may be. Though, you know, if it shakes out as the standings currently are and we get second, I would still consider that a big success. I want to get one more good lap in, where I don't spin, and I don't lose too much time to the slower car in front of me. And then I'll call it for qualifying. Not that there's much time left anyway. Okay, that was very rude of me. That was extremely rude. And I apologize to whichever racer this is in front of me. We're definitely going to be giving Curtis Spinner an earful once this qualifying session is over. Though I am still going to try and get past them. Was it a selfish move? Yes. But you know, Curtis he's just starting. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He feels he has a lot to prove. He's racing not only for himself, but for his father, Franklin. Trying to fulfill his father's dreams of becoming a race car driver that were unfulfilled. He still works very closely with his father. His father is the lead mechanic of his vehicles. And his biggest fan, of course. And we spin again. I was too busy thinking about Franklin. Luckily for Curtis, Franklin isn't the kind of father who aggressively lives vicariously through their kids. You know, Curtis is trying to fulfill his father's dreams. But his father doesn't see Curtis as a personal vessel, you know. So Curtis and Franklin are very close. Probably each other's best friend. Just come through for what will be our final qualifying lap. Try not to spin this time. Almost did. It's so easy. I say it's so easy. It's probably much harder to spin these cars than many others. I'm gonna try and get inside. It's again maybe rude, but I mean they were going so slow. I broke a little early there. So come through. Wow, Lacerda with such a crazy lap. 3 seconds. 3.5 almost. Ahead of me in second. Junior Lacerda. I forget my teammate's name. There's our nemesis, Freya Holm. Yeah, I don't remember our teammate's name. Well, that's okay, let's get to the race. Feeling very good about qualifying second. Even if it was well off the pace with the lead car. Here we go. Right, here we are. The first professional race for Curtis Spinner. Lights are green, we're off. A decent start. Settling into second place. Junior with a great run off the line. We take a horrible line into this turn. But we kept the car straight. Which, you know, it's something. I'll take it. So we come through. I don't know if you consider that an S, a very large S. Firmly in second place. Well ahead of third. I don't know if something happened, if there's an incident behind me. I don't know if I caused it. Certainly wasn't intentional if I did. That's not something Curtis can worry about right now. Curtis can only focus on the road ahead. Junior is so fast. If we could hold on to second place, I will be elated. And the little bit of zero to apex I did before starting this series, just to try it out, make sure it all works, see how how its systems play and get an idea of it all. I did not finish much better than like 14th at best. There's a lot of finishes in the teens and the 20s. So a second place finish in our first race would be quite the accomplishment for Curtis. To come onto the straightaway, finish our second lap. We're 6 seconds down on Junior, but we are 8 seconds up, I think, on third. So we're kind of in a bit of a no man's land. And I'm okay with that. Just us on the track. Just got to focus on not spinning. A nice clean race. I've been braking at about 120 for that, and I feel like I could get away with 100, but if I really wanted to. I just haven't had a reason to push it. Oh, there's such a gap. Junior Lacerda. I feel like that's a name we're going to be hearing a lot over the course of this championship. I know Freya Holm is our official nemesis, but given how this race is playing out, Curtis would definitely be looking at Junior Lacerda with some competitive envy. Okay, so I tried to brake at 100 that time. That was a little late. Maybe I could have braked harder. I'm really bad about locking up the brakes. Hasn't really been an issue in this car, but in just about everything else I've driven, I'm locking them up all the time. So I'm realizing now I didn't check the setup beforehand. So I'm really hoping we have enough fuel to make it the whole race. Because it would be pretty silly if we were the only car that had to make a pit stop. We'd be blaming Pops for that. Oh, a little half spin. Luckily, we are so comfortably in second place that it won't make much of a difference. I swear this is unusual in my experience with Zero to Apex so far, to have the field be this spread with the first three cars. Really poorly handled that first little chicane. Yeah, first, second, and third being this far ahead while simultaneously being this far away from each other is abnormal in my experience. It's a bit of a lonely race. Oh, as we bring it all the way around this time, just about. End up in the grass. Yeah, it's I hope for future races that things are a little more competitive. I think it'll be more fun to race and probably more fun to watch. As I just about spin again and have completely lost the lead I had on third place. Call it some rookie mistakes from Curtis. Just try to focus on keeping it clean. Handled that much better than last lap. Real wide on that turn. This section is a little tricky for me. It feels like you can do it faster than you can. If you try to go too fast, you will spin, as I think I did last lap. This is just a good time. Even though I'm just kind of racing by myself, essentially hot lapping, in a Copa Uno, it's a very good time. I hope at least a fraction of the fun I'm having is being translated. I know I don't have the most exciting delivery. I'm not a very excitable person in general. Most of the time. But I'm having a great time. Getting deep into this race. Over halfway now. Can't even see where Junior is at this point, somewhere in the pack. Working his way through lap traffic. Oh, there he is. The race goal is just not get lapped by Junior Lacerda. Okay, so there was 2.7 liters of fuel coming across the start-finish line. Let's see how many are left at the end of this lap, because I'm starting to get nervous. I think I could probably pit and still come out in third place. Oh, as we almost spin again. We save it though. I'm 45 seconds behind Junior. What is he doing here? He doesn't belong here. It's just Max Verstappen. Showed up to my little Copa Uno race. Just the flex. Junior Lacerda. If that's even your real name. So it seems like we used 0.4 liters of fuel. We have 5 laps left, including this one. And we spin. What a disaster. So I think we'll have just enough fuel. Like, just barely. Came very close to touching, but we're able to get back around. Strand. Strand. Though, he's back around us as I spend more time trying to read his name off the leaderboard than I do focusing on my braking zone. Oh my gosh, Junior's right behind us. He's so fast. I've never seen this sort of pace before from like just a singular AI in one of these races. But at least now we're actually racing somebody. Try to leave space. All the time you have to leave the space. Yeah, we're gonna get lapped. Okay, Junior. I see you. Three laps to go. Getting blue flagged. Probably just let him by on this straight. So now we're just blocking any chance for him to go past. There he goes. He's so fast, it's crazy. Two laps to go. wonder where Strand got all this pace. Am I just that much slower than I was in the beginning? Or did he pick up a lot of pace? Because I feel like I got as much as 12 seconds ahead of him. And I know I spun, but we've been near each other enough time now where if I was still running 12 seconds of pace ahead of him, I would have pulled ahead again. Wow, we get a full course yellow on lap 13. We're probably going to end under yellow. So it looks like I'm locked into third place. A podium finish for Curtis Spinner's professional debut. Can't ask for much more than that. We follow him in Strand down the straight. Oh, we're a lap down, so that's the end of the race. Okay. Third place. Junior Lacerda with a best lap, only 3 seconds faster than my best lap. Yeah, I guess I just lost a lot of pace. Well, that was Copa Uno at the Velo Park. I'll let some more of these drivers finish the race. And I'll meet you back at the Zero to Apex Hub.